Hello, parents, and welcome to my program of Parenting Teens with Love. This is the second lesson in my series of videos. Parenting teens in digital times is the hottest topic today, and I think all the parents need to understand what exactly we have to do during these digital times. So, here I am with the second video, but first let me tell you about this program called Parenting Teens with Love. This is a program, educational program started by me for the parents. It is free for everyone and everybody can see it publicly and make use of it. So please subscribe to this so that you can get the notifications for all the videos and all the future videos. You can see them on your own. Just click on the bell and subscribe button. So let's start today what we are going to go through this parenting teens in digital times. First, let us see what are we into? What exactly is happening in the this digital world today? So let me tell you a few facts about the social media and internet. More than half of the world is now using social media. So you can imagine the immense problem that we have at our hands. 4.57 billion people around the world are now using the internet, out of which 346 million users have come newly online for in the last 12 months. So you can imagine the effect of internet on others, the new parents which are getting added every year. There are 5.15 billion unique ID mobile users. So mobile itself is becoming a problem because of internet in the mobile. Facebook now has over 800 million active users. In a 2010 study, the average teen sends over 100 text messages in a day, which means 3,000 text messages in a month. So, this is humongous. Almost 22% of teens they use either a false ID or they use somebody else's ID to log into the social media. Now, let me tell you which are the most popular social platforms. The world's most used social platforms are Facebook, which is almost having 2,603 million users. Then YouTube is having 2,000 users, and WhatsApp is having 2,000 users. There are various others, WeChat, Snapchat, and so many others which are very popular internet. They are all for the internet social platforms. What is the usage of social media in COVID times? That is another very important question because during COVID times, the whole new normal is different. We have a new way of living, and because of that, the internet usage has further increased. So, let me give you an idea about what has happened. In COVID 19 times, the increase in the percentage of users of various digital activities is like this. They're watching more shows and feed films and all on the media, which is 54% jump in the number of viewership. Then they're spending longer time on the social media. Almost 43% are added on the social media. Then what is their spending longer on messenger services? That means, for example, we get food now on the net, we get all the shopping we do on the net. So almost 42% are doing it more and more. Then they're listening to more music because now we can't go out, we can't socialize, so we are listening to more music. So it is a healthy habit. 37% increase in listening to music over the net. Then the use of mobile apps, of course, because we are ordering everything like Zomato and other apps are being used for ordering services. Then we are spending more of the time on computer and video games, which is a big issue, as you all know as parents, that for teens now we are having a big issue of internet addiction and all the online classes and schooling, all is happening. It's almost like 35% increase in video gaming and internet addiction, internet usages. Then creating and uploading of videos. Yes, the use of videos. People are taking use of internet to bring out their own talent. They are showing to the people, showcasing their talents, which is a good thing. It's almost 16% increase. And listening to more of podcasts. So podcasts, they have been like they are there on the internet or on the this digital world, and then people are watching. About almost 15% more people have started watching the podcasts, which is a healthy habit. Okay. So now for the parents, the important question is, what is a digitized teen? What happens to the teens' habits and other things when they are in this digital world? As you have seen, that the world is totally getting computerized and internet connected and all those problems. So what is happening? The adolescents today, they learn, they play, and they interact through the gadgets, which are gushers of not only information, but information is which is fast changing. So it is not only that information is coming to them by the internet, but also that it is getting renewed very fast. That is an important part. So that is, we have to understand what these teens are going through. Learning has changed too fast in the last 15 years as compared to changes in the previous hundreds of years. So you can imagine that how internet and the computerization of our world has even changed the information age. So we passed from industrial age to information age, and even in this information age, the learning has become too fast. The inventions and the new gadgets are coming so fast that in the last 15 years something like that had not happened. The ease of getting information from Google and other search engines make these teens digitized. In US itself, adolescents, they spend an average of 8.5 hours per day interacting with the digital device. This is in accordance with the 2010 study. Most of the time they tend to use more than one device simultaneously, as I think all the parents, they know nowadays it's mind full of gadgets and it's not mindfulness. That means the mind of the teen is full of lot of things at the same time, so they're not doing one activity with full concentration. Very important thing to understand. And the teens today are automatic multitaskers. There is too much information, too fast is coming, and so the teens may become mile wide and inch deep thinking may happen. Which means they may have superficial knowledge about everything. There is too much available on the net, everything is accessible, and then they become jack of all trades in majority of adolescents. Though I'm not saying that all of them become like that, but there is a bigger chance with so much knowledge available that they don't feel like going deeper into one subject, and that is a big concern. Wide gap between students' knowledge of technology and the teachers, as you all know. This generation of teachers who are teaching our teens are actually the teachers who have been trained by the conventional methods, the same kind of blackboard culture. So they are still, their knowledge is much lesser than these students, and there's a wide gap which we need to understand and we need to work on that. The borders are also becoming blurred. Now, see, when this computerization, digital, all the media, everything came, it was mainly used for the communication. That means, for example, phone was the first, then all this phone and then internet was used for messaging and all those things. So, first pagers came. So, the first thing that we wanted to do with the use of these gadgets was communication. But now, what is happening is the communication and entertainment are losing their boundaries. So we are getting more and more, getting more and more powerfully attracted by these gadgets. Now, let me just give you an idea about the power of the digital world, what is happening. And I was talking about the speed of how the information is changing and how things are happening. So, this is just a small introduction for you. The speed of penetration. What is penetration? Penetration means the amount of time taken by a new technology or a gadget to be used by millions of people. That is what penetration means. So, when radio came, that is the technology, it took almost 38 years to reach millions of people. Okay, when telephone came, it took 20 years for almost a million of people to know about the telephone, to use them. So that is what it means. For television, it took 13 years. For the World Wide Web, it took 4 years. For Facebook, 3.6 years. For Twitter, it took 3 years to penetrate deeper into the public domain. So more and more public came to know about Twitter within 3 years of its launch. The iPads, they took only 2 years, and the Google Plus took only 88 days. As soon as it was launched, within 88 days of it, all the young crowd, all the public, millions of people were already using it. So this is the power of digital world. Any piece of information, any type of gadget, any new thing gets into penetrated into our lives very fast. What is the downside of this digitized brain? It is important to understand before we start parenting our teenagers. So, the humans are social animals, and the brain is a social brain, what we have. Okay, so it means our social brain, it has the ability to know good from bad, to know about the moods of other humans, to know about our moods. It has the ability to detect the lies from the truth in communication. It is the need of making friends and family, and then to provide protection to them, which gives us, which is from the social skills, and it is very important. It is indispensable as a need to stay alive as humans. Then, social cognition is important for continuation of our race by reproduction. Okay, mobile, SMS, WhatsApp, Instagram, video chats, Facebook, they have all changed these social norms and our needs. So we have to know that now our teens what they need. Before we go on to do parenting, we know that their minds have been changed, the brain is changed, the emotional quotient is changing for future generation. Definitely you must have noticed that our teens are very practical, they are less emotional. For good or for bad, we don't know. The teens' reactions to difficult situations are different now. They are changing either for good or for worse. That time will tell. Right? So now let me tell you a little bit about the good side of digital world. Also, it is not that this digital world is all that bad all the time. No, it has done some good things also. So let us think positive also. So better communication has happened over long distances. We have been able to find our new friends, and we are doing video chatting. Engagement with society is very much better, and news reaches more people very fast. So this is very important. Exposure to new ideas from around the world is very much there, and it is easier, more accessible for our young people. The great learning experiences and opportunities, like for example in MBBS student, now learning about the anatomy of a body has become very easy by the 3D technology in internet itself. They can just do that. They can see the 3D model on the computer itself. So it is a very great learning experience. There is increased awareness of current events and issues, and the apps can be used to promote and improve health and fitness also. So the digital genie is out of the bottle, and it's not going back in very soon. Remember that. It is out, and I don't think anybody can push him back again, because it is here with us for good and for bad. So, what do we do? So, here I am with the solutions for all the parents who are listening to me. Please subscribe to Parenting Teens with Love, and you'll be able to understand how to do parenting today. This is my lesson number 2. Make sure media free times are there together. Make sure every day of life, such as dinner, during driving, no SMSing, no looking at your phone on WhatsApp and all. That is very important. So, this is called media free times together. Have media free locations at home. For example, make it a rule bedrooms and bathrooms, no media, no iPad, no phone, nothing. Important for health also, and also media free time. Go to media free locations outside home. For example, playgrounds, tourist spots. Make it a point to go with your team outside to playgrounds without any phone, without any media with you, iPad or anything else. Go to tourist spots and enjoy there. Let it be a family holiday without gadgets. That is a very good learning experience for teen as well as for parents. Ensure media free time by making digital media use only for communication rather than entertainment. Because what happens when we mix up communication and entertainment, we are attracted more into the media. For example, video games is becoming a big issue with teens. A lot of internet addiction, gaming addiction is coming into our viewpoint, and we are treating and counseling a lot of teens with internet addiction, especially during these COVID times. Making a family media plan. This is a very important thing. For example, the need of parents for media is different, the need for a teen is different. So let us have a family media plan, which means what time we are going to have, how much time each member is going to use the media, how they are going to use the media. Make a family media plan. And there is a very good website, www.healthychildren.org, which can help you make this family media plan. It is made by American Academy of Pediatrics and it is a very authentic website. Next, take an active role in your teens' media. Go view the program. See what they are seeing. Tell them about your experiences and values. Discuss at that time. These are teaching moments. Talk to them. Watch for media choices that are educational. Teach good values such as empathy, racial, and ethnic tolerance through those media, the movies or the videos, what they watch. Choose for them. That will be very important. Let the digital media never replace healthy activities. Make rules in the house. You should tell them that when you're sleeping, when you're having some guests in the house, or when you're having some physical activity, no mobile, no iPads, nothing. Sometimes they say that, okay, I need this mobile phone for online classes, for yoga. I feel you should replace it with the physical teacher. That is better. Talk to kids, especially teens, about the risks of digital media. They should know what is cyberbullying, what is sexting. They already know. But if you tell them the aspects of it, if you warn them about the bad effects of it, they may realize, they may become aware much better, and they may not do it also. So talk to the kids, bring awareness into them. See, they learn from their friends. The friends are also half knowledge. So if you have the knowledge, talk to the teens. Teach to them to analyze media. Nowadays, media is really targeting our teenagers because they are easy targets and they don't think twice before agreeing with the media, about agreeing with the advertisements. For example, any food companies, they are advertising burgers and all the fast foods. They're making it so attractive that the teen or the kids, they get really wanting to get it. So you have to teach your children how much to believe of the advertisement and how much to not to believe. Okay, then be role models. This I have already talked in one of my. This is the golden rule for any parenting. So whenever you want to do parenting in a proper way, you have to yourself do a little bit of hard work, and then your children will follow you suit. Acceptance and doing with the teens the things they like. For example, if a teen wants to see one a video, so monitor it and see what they want to see. Be with the you can also enjoy the video, do what they like to do. They want to play the game with them, and enjoy the game with them. It's not that always whatever the teens do it is bad. No, it's not like that. We should always be a part of their life also and accept it. Discuss with your team that every place that you go to the internet may be remembered. So these teenagers, they really don't understand. They don't really look forward into the future. They just look into the present, and so you have to tell them that when they go to the internet, Whenever they put some comments or some messages or they go, it is remembered on the servers. You have to just make them aware of this thing called digital footprint, and that record stays for a very long time. So that may deter them from doing some bad things, or that may deter them from going too often and commenting or doing certain wrong things. That is what is our aim. Then preteens should not have any accounts on the social sites. That is for sure. Make sure teens and even kids know that it is not cool or smart to send or receive pictures of people without clothing or sexy text messages called sexting, no matter what is there, who is there on the other side. Even if they say, oh, I'm sending it only to friends or to relatives, please make sure, talk to them that it is not cool, it is not okay. Last but not the least, many people have come back to me and they said, we want to talk to you. Well, yes, you can talk to me, but if your teen is already facing some uncontrollable issues like addiction or gaming problems or academic scores, then you have to consult your pediatrician or an adolescent specialist for counseling. This educational program is meant only for preventing future problems with your teens. They cannot treat the already existing problems. Please, I'm saying this because a lot of parents have come back to me saying that this will it help my already existing problems. I must tell them this will not help the existing problems. Now, if you have liked my video, please give me a like and a comment if you have any questions, and please subscribe to my videos and do ring the bell so that you get the notification for the next lesson. Thank you so much.